Anyway, we'll move on. The second half of this, going on kind of what we've talked about in terms of experiences, but I'm going to ask you, what's the best stadium you've been to in terms of atmosphere, in terms of its stature, whatever?
Station
And
Park.
what is a stadium you want to visit in your lifetime?
Oh, good question.
So I'll
Station
go.
Park.
Hospitality.
We'll go
Next
in
week.
this. We'll go in the same order. We'll go Lewis first. The best stadium you've been to in terms of atmosphere, stature, like I say, and then a stadium you want to visit in
The
your
Gannicky doesn't count with us.
What's that?
The Gannicky doesn't count.
You have to have watched a game there.
The Gannicky, it's good.
No, do you have to have watched a game in the stadium that you're talking about?
Yeah, come on, have to be.
You
get
can't
that.
watch it for
A
yourself.
stadium you can say a stadium you visited or had a tour of,
I see, I'm
and
doing the
then
Camp Nou tour.
watch the game at. What was
That was
that?
great. Such a good atmosphere.
Yeah, Camp Nou tour, empty, brilliant.
We're quite used to that.
Right, Lewis, what are we going for?
Hampden's the obvious choice, but we mentioned Scotland a lot. Probably it was a good atmosphere at Tannadice, and it was actually I was there with Don, Scottish Cup quarter-final last year against Dundee United. What's that?
That was my famous train ticket incident.
Yeah, where you bought the the easiest task ever to buy 2 train tickets to Dundee and you got it wrong.
I bought 2 singles.
2 singles. But I know that was really good atmosphere being down. You're so close to the pitch, so
Yeah, Tannadice is actually a good stadium.
aye, and
I like
then
Tannadice.
home fans were allowed as well, and obviously winning that game, last minute winner was excellent.
That was
So
Aaron Doran, wasn't it?
it was. You're right. Yep.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, I know.
I remember the
Aye.
commentary highlights from now. It's Doran. And then just bring
Yes.
Robbo
Aye, that's the one.
flying out on the pitch afterwards. But
So that's probably, that atmosphere was amazing. And then I know Easter Road was good atmosphere as well, but we lost that. So go with
yeah.
that was good. Aye. And what was your other one? Sorry, stadium I want to visit.
A stadium you'd like. What game is it in your lifetime?
Don't be ashamed to say Station Park. I'm going to say it. You say it
Station
first.
Park's
It's okay.
second out, obviously, as one of the greats.
Station Park, just if I get Patty's Maz cooking after it.
You're saying it. You'll not get a variety anyway, Jesus.
Do they do Fridays there? I've heard they actually don't do them.
They do,
right,
but
Five past 2.
Do, but you have to say a code word so you get them.
Also, away day, good one would be Ainsley Park, because the steak pie is unbelievable.
Okay.
Watching Spartans there, Cammy's laughing, but honestly, it's so good. Probably the best.
That's a good relationship. Last time I played there, I scored.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
And I've won how many? I think I won 2 finals on the Ainsley Park too.
Lucky stadium for you.
No, really. I just get carried.
So, best away day if you're going by food. Patty.
Pie food.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
good pie there. And stadium I'd like to go see a game at, probably Wembley. Never been to Wembley to see a game, so going as a Scotland fan down there would be great.
That would be good if it was
against England, Scotland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
England against Scotland at Wembley if we get through.
I imagine that would be unreal.
Yeah.
Well, you can drive us down, yeah.
I put it this way, Don, you will not be driving us down.
I just can't parallel park. I'm actually alright apart from that.
Well,
I can't
we'll not be leaving until the day after the game. I need to put a hangover after that name.
Get a train ticket then.
Night out in London, something else. I think with the five of us, carnage.
Mm. Definitely. So Wembley, interesting choice. Interesting.
Aye, go for Wembley.
The best choice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, safe one. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go on. Cammy, best away ground you've been to, or best ground you've been to? Nancy,
Gorgie, obviously.
or you can branch out a bit further if you like, and then
Tynecastle.
in your lifetime.
It's got to be Tynecastle. Tynecastle during a derby. Oh,
Yeah.
You'll not find a better atmosphere.
Yeah. No, to be fair, it was. I quite enjoyed the atmosphere. I do like Tynecastle as a good as a ground.
Tynecastle is such a good ground because it's so tight. Like it's right on top
So
of the pitch.
tight, right over. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not like Camden where you're about like a football pitch away. I just think like if we get a good result, like the place just erupts. So it's like, and then the place that I'd want to go. It's only really one that sticks out, and it'd be San Siro. I'd want to go to the San Siro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Either that or no, probably San Siro. I'd want to go and see AC Milan's ground. Sleeping Giants at the moment.
You'll need to go soon.
I don't know.
Going to get knocked down in a few years.
I know, but no, Maldini, man, that boy is iconic. What a player.
Yeah.
But no, I'd love to go and see a San Siro. But,
yeah.
That would be my two. Tynecastle and the San Siro, opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. No, I would certainly agree with Maldini. Probably the best player, best defender we'll ever see.
In recent history.
Very all round as well. You forget that he was more than just a centre back. He started off his career as a left back, and he was as iconic then as he was.
All the good players started as left backs, huh?
Eh?
All the good players started as left backs. He's got the answer. Wait till Don's.
Yeah.
No, but that would be.
Don, for yourself, best ground you've been to?
Right. Any credit to Cammy, I would agree. I think Tynecastle's the best ground I've been to in Scotland by a distance. It's very close to the pitch, and the atmosphere has been very good in what I've seen. But I have to say, the last two games they've actually put us in the top tier and charged us 30 quid a ticket, and that has really affected the atmosphere for me. You're not as close to the pitch, and it's not as good a vibe as when it has been previously, I would say.
Well, you know, in the family stand though. Way not the person that books the tickets, because you didn't book for the family stand. You either go in the main stand or the Wheatfield.
I know we're talking about the away stand day when if it's for an away day. When I put in the top.
I'm not being funny. Nobody cares about the away fans. They won't be there.
But
that's why you're there.
And I would recommend it to anybody who's not been to Tynecastle yet. Although there's a few Union Jacks in home support, which does take it down a notch.
Oh, here we go.
Going into politics. There we go.
Patty went to one in February, went to Ayr away in the Scottish Cup, me and my dad, and that was a fantastic away day. Proper old school terracing, great atmosphere, 1,000 Saints fans behind the goal, packed in there, and that was pretty good, I would say.
Yeah.
Shame about the team that we're watching the way, Don.
Oh, tragic, mate, tragic. I would say one more thing. Actual stadium-wise, Chelsea was good. The Bridge, enjoyed the actual ground, but the atmosphere was shocking. Dortmund, I wouldn't go and visit.
Yeah.
Oh, the all wall and that. I never thought about that.
Dortmund, they'd be raging. All these Scottish people coming over, tourists.
Tourists coming over and nicking their football.
Not real fans.
Nah, part-timers.
You see the point I'm making here, Don?
No, but I'm saying, but the EPL has a higher amount of people who just travel in to watch football than anywhere else, I would say, in the world. It's not. It's.
Are you able to kick folk for the goal?
No. But no, I did think somebody might have said Dortmund. I feel like sometime in the next 12 months, or when we restart football, obviously at the moment, I mean, Bundesliga does have a return date in mind, May the 9th, but obviously not going to be many fans in the ground for a wee while. but certainly to go and see this current Dortmund team would be a bit of a spectacle, especially at the Ronaldinho. And then obviously with Haaland in the team as well, like obviously see one of a kind talent. I can see why. But so some speculation over Jadon Sancho, but you know, I can see why Dortmund would certainly be the one, and certainly this current Dortmund would be enjoyable to watch for sure.
I think Dortmund have lost their stature as I think the Bundesliga is probably the most competitive league in the world at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Because Bayern have sort of fallen off their perch, and you'd expect you kind of expect Dortmund to like up it, but it's like Leipzig, Eintracht, Frankfurt, all the ones that are in Europe, like they're all good clubs. Whereas like you look at like Villarreal in the Europa League and Rangers are getting a result against them. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the Spanish league feels like a 3-horse race.
And then you've got
we'll not even talk about the French league, and then you've got like the Premier League as well. But yeah, so
I've watched a lot of Italian football on Premier Sport, and it's actually quite enjoyable to watch as well. I mean, I remember used to think the stereotype was it's a bit slow, it's a little bit.
It's defensive football. That's what that Italians specialise in, is defensive football. So,
but then I would say it has evolved a wee bit. You've got obviously Atalanta, who are very cavalier and unique in the sense that they score plenty goals.
I mean, you have to credit Celtic for beating Lazio home and away. That was a fantastic result for Scottish football, I would say, as a whole.
Especially when Lazio...
look at him getting the old tricolour out. Here we go. Celtic are the best club in Scotland.
To say that since they came in out of that result, like after the away result, I think Lazio then won 11 or 12 in a row in the league or something like that, and then went top of
They were flying at the time, weren't they?
They were absolutely flying, caught up with Juve and Inter, and I don't think they were quite top at the tip of the stoppage, but they were pretty much the front runners at the time. But yeah, going a wee bit of a tangent there. So going Dortmund is probably the one you'd go for, and then you've got like Tynecastle, Stamford Bridge, etc.
And Ayr too. I really like Ayr. It's a proper old school stadium.
Yeah. Moving on, Sean, yourself, anything you want to add?
Best stadium that I've been to would have to be Sunderland.
Okay.
The Stadium of Light. That's actually really, really good. Yeah, Stadium of Light's actually a really good stadium.
What music did they play over the tannoy when the players were coming out?
It was the one that Charlie wanted.
Was it not?
That was the old one. It was a while ago. Right. Charlie would be raging. No techno beat. No, Stadium of Light, that's a really good stadium, to be fair. The quality of football wasn't good. I think that was the year they just stayed up under Gus Poyet. Was the one I was there.
Oh, right, okay.
Sylvan Distan scored for Everton.
Oh, God.
Sylvan Distan for Everton. Yeah. So it was 1-0 win for Everton at the Stadium of Light, but yeah, Sylvan Distan scored. I think it was like the 78th minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah. And stadium I want to go to, I think Scottish stadiums first. Tynecastle, like Tynecastle.
Tynecastle?
Eh?
You never been to Tynecastle?
No, I've been to Tynecastle a few times. I quite like Tynecastle. Yeah. I'm thinking stadiums that I also like in Scotland. I'm not a huge fan of Hampden, to be honest.
No, Hampden feels a bit. It's
too far away.
Too far away.
Yeah. That's a common criticism, you would say.
It's an Olympic stadium, isn't it, with the running track and that.
Yeah.
What it's good for when Craig Beattie scores winners against Celtic and running in.
Lower leagues actually Brecon. I quite like Brecon.
Oh, big hedge.
The hedge.
The hedge. I quite like the hedge. I like the wee stand behind the goal. It's no, that's good. I want to go to would probably be the Allianz Arena.
All right, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's quite a good one. So I'd probably like to go there. But yeah,
when I was on holiday, I drove past the Allianz. And it's mental close up. It's mental. Close. It's obviously a unique stadium. I couldn't think what it'd be like inside.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the ones I'd go to. There's also ones I wouldn't go to. Do you want to know those ones?
Dens.
Central Park. I wouldn't go back to there.
Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed Central Park.
I wouldn't go back to.
Park, right?
You done?
Sorry.
Aye. Didn't
That
you?
was I quite liked the park. Really, obviously it was run down in fashion, but I quite enjoyed it.
You wouldn't go back to Albion Rovers, surely.
That was some away day. 4-0 on a Monday night.
Oh, that was horrific. I had to queue for a Portaloo for about half an hour. Oh, man.
What about an away day at the Indo drill? In the
freezing. So cold.
18 quid to get in.
Aye.
Oh, don't even.
To watch a 0-0 draw between Alloa and Inverness.
I was 18 quid to get into the drill for a Betfred Cup tie between Alloa and Stirling Albion.
Big game.
That would have been better a derby, was it not?
Aye.
Well, that's what I thought. I just thought it would be quite a nice, and obviously with me being in Stirling at the time, I thought it would have been quite fun. And then it was quite uniform around the grounds that it was going to be 12 and 6 for the Betfred Cup. I'd been to Motherwell. I'd been to where else I'd been to?
Dens Park. Dens Park.
I went to Dens Park. I went to Spaghetti Had.
What about the Kilmac game at Dens Park? What happened? What happened there, Patty?
I don't know. Do I have to talk about that now?
Give the years one. Come on.
That was a funny one. So I was writing for DS Sports at the time. I was doing my sort of roundups of the matches, writing match reports, I was taking notes, and I had my camera that I used to record videos. So I wanted to take some photos just to sort of, look back and, try and potentially add to the reports as well. I got let into the ground, I got searched. I had a big bag with my camera and a spare lens and stuff like that. And security looked at it, they said, right, in you go, absolutely fine. I'd been let into Hamilton, Motherwell, I'd been let into a few grounds.
They're desperate for fans, though, to be fair.
And a couple of them said, just watch out, and just in case somebody mentions it and say, you're writing for your own, you're taking photos for your own good. Going to Dens Park, started snapping away at a few photos. Hoped to snap away at a few Dundee players myself, but so doing that, Stuart comes up to me, stop taking photos. We're not allowing you to take photos for copyright reasons. And I was like, you've just let me in the ground here. And then I had a notebook where I was writing my notes, scribbling away. I got accused of illegal betting. Got illegal bookkeeping, so they thought I was maybe taking bets from fans and then profiteering from it. I showed them the notepad and I said, you're in the wrong. I was disgusted by what had been, suggested at me. And I can slightly understand the photos, but to then be told off at Dens Park, Championship Club, when I'd been to two other Premier League grounds and hadn't been told off once, I thought was quite horrible. I spoke to the guy afterwards and just sort of made peace with him at the end. And then I genuinely never been more tempted to write to the club and say, this is the situation. I demand an explanation about what's happening today. And
the steward thought that you were a bookie taking bets at the game, and you were writing in the bets in your notebook, and then you were going to pay it out at the end of the 90 minutes.
That was what I was accused of. It was ridiculous. I'd never
the owner of the Peaky Blinders.
I'd never been more annoyed in my life. Well, maybe not in my life, but certainly at a football ground.
Just imagine Patty sitting there going, please, I'm not doing it wrong.
No, I was absolutely furious. I was never remotely upset. I was just angry at the situation. I was never scared of what was being alleged. I was just completely baffled and appalled by what was being suggested.
It sounds like a statement.
I
And
know.
then it's
Abhorrent.
yeah. I mean, it was just, and then
Concomitant.
it was at that
And-
point that I just kind of refused to. I refuse. I don't think I ever posted up the report for that. I might have done. I might not have done.
He's aborted it.
But I was just so angry about it that I just said, no, I'm not writing this report because something else might happen. So I was kind of
Back to this video. DS Sports goes after Dundee.
DS Sports v Dundee.
I was just confused because obviously they'd let me in with a camera, and I'm like, why else would I be using a camera other than to take photos?
Well, there are multiple reasons why people use cameras, Patty, for wrong reasons.
And then
Not a dead park though.
the one thing that I was a bit confused about is that he turned around and said, you can take photos on your phone if you like, and I'm like, what's the bloody difference?
This is my phone. Hello.
Aye, well, maybe there's professional photographers that have got like licenses to use like their big DSLRs and that. They're not going about. They're not going about with their wee phone taking
I just thought
photos of paper, are they?
It's not really any different though, is it? It's still a photo at the end of the day, but
Aye.
it's a bit bizarre.
Didn't write up your report that day because the steward took your iPad or your notepad. Sorry.
He didn't take it. I still kept the hold of it. I just made sure to. I just made sure to say, this is what I'm allowed to read what I was writing and say, this is what I've done. I've done it for previous games, and it's been fine.
The only words that were on it were Dundee brackets fish.
No, it was certainly a strange day, and
Dundee 2-1.
It was Dundee against Carlisle. It was Dundee against Carlisle.
Was it?
Yeah. So no,
You didn't ask me to go with you.
I think I did. I'm sure I did.
No, I can't
Oh God, we're not getting into this. Come on,
No,
Aye, move on.
I might have.
Move on.
But yeah. One to me now, I guess.
Station Park. I bloody love it there.
No, there's no place like home.
Dens Park. I love Dens Park. Oh, get on well with it.
I made some friends there.
Yeah, I don't know. Certainly, Tannadice does stick out close to home. Well, certainly in the home section. I was quite surprised by Easter Road actually. I didn't realise how slightly similar it was because it's quite sort of steep stand as well, and you are quite close to the pitch. But
what are you comparing here?
What's that?
What stadiums are you comparing here?
Easter Road to Tynecastle.
Oh, good.
I didn't realise how like steep the stands were, so I was quite surprised by that, and just how. I know that obviously Tynecastle has that sort of atmosphere that comes with it, and like obviously Tynecastle's quite a small pitch as well, so it's you do feel that a bit more. Old Trafford's probably another one, obviously, and then probably another one that we've not really mentioned, a bit close to Sunderland, but St James's Park.
I've heard that.
St James's Park was quite I remember, Don and I went with a couple of other pals, and it was, I was quite surprised. We were kind of high up in the gods, but not quite the gods like the away section. But it was quite mad actually.
It wasn't a great game, Patty, but it was a really good stadium.
Yeah, this was when Newcastle were in the Championship at the time. I remember it was a heavily deflected Matt Ritchie goal.
Has to be deflected.
Separated against Derby. Derby were fair pushing at the end for an equaliser, but I didn't quite get it.
Chris Martin?
Yes.
Anya played, didn't he?
That's why they didn't get it.
Why does Chris Martin keep coming up in these? We've mentioned him more than any other footballer in these videos.
I think didn't Akechi Anya not come on and he missed an absolute sitter at the end? There was one or two glorious chances that they missed in the last 5 or 10 minutes, and it was It was
And
something else.
Right,
94
there's
was
one.
the
Last question, Patty. Worst miss that you've ever seen?
Right, we'll go on to that one in a minute.
Right,
I'll
okay.
take that on board. We'll go on with that one. We can then make that another part of the video as well,
Aye, make that another part.
because we'll get into a lot that'll be hard to edit. But I'm going to be very off the wall in my stadium I want to visit.
I bet watch this, it's going to be Ibrox.
No. It's very far away, different continent to Europe.
Ooh.
And I would say Boca
Is it
Juniors,
that mad one you get on FIFA?
La Bombonera.
The one in Warzone.
I like La Bombonera, Boca Juniors, the stadium there.
Oh, imagine the derby.
Against River Plate. That's a big bucket list item for me, to go and see Boca Juniors against River Plate at the La Bombonera would be ridiculous. Like the atmosphere.
A big game for a boy that's sports offer, like a big game for somebody that's sports offer.
Yeah, and then I've watched highlights of a couple of derbies. I've seen videos of the atmosphere, and it just looks incredible. There's 3 steep stands, all as one, and then you've got the sort of corporate sort of hospitality suites. That's just basically a wall on the 4 side on the whole like the dugout area, and it just looks incredible. It's on El Monumental as well, River Plate's ground. That's where kind of the origins of Si Senor, the chant that they sing for Roberto Firmino at Liverpool. It's a ridiculous chant when it gets going, and yeah, it's a little bit off the wall. What's that?
Sing it for us.
Oh, I can't. No, I can't. I tried to learn it just for the banner, but no, it's just something to do in my spare time. But yeah, La Bombonera for the derby was certainly one that sticks out for me. Maybe a couple other ones is Atlanta United's ground, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, but that's more of a.
Wouldn't it be very? Do they get like big crowds and stuff in the MLS?
It is quite big. Atlanta United's quite big. They won the MLS Cup. I think it was once a couple of years ago. I think they get
MLS has got to grow a lot.
40,000-50,000 pretty often. It is a pretty big ground they can get there. It's
a chance, so isn't that? Like you hear that, you see the videos in that, and you hear the chants.
Yeah. It's one that sticks out. This is a design. If you've ever seen the stadium, then it's a ridiculous design. It's very new, and yeah, it just looks incredible to look at. Other ones in Europe, maybe Dortmund does stick out, absolutely. Yeah, not a huge amount other than that, I would say, but La Bombonera does stick out for me. That Boca Juniors ground, just from seeing it and seeing the atmosphere, it just looks incredible. It does look a bit fierce from a potential violence expense as well, but yeah, certainly ones that stick out.